So here's the background with this. So when you think about warming, right, you just think about the sun coming up and it heats up the air, and that's where we get our daytime highs and all of that. But the ocean plays a really important role in just the Earth's climate system, all right? So the ability for the ocean to store and then slowly release, gradually release that heat really stabilizes the Earth's climate system. So just around the world, the Earth or the oceans play a huge role in that. And think about it, 70% of the Earth is our oceans. Now, the top few yards of the ocean surface store as much heat as the entire atmosphere. So that's a lot of energy that's being stored in just the top few yards of the ocean. And that's what we're really seeing warming around the globe. When you look at the ocean heat content, and you go back to 1950, this is a graph of that global ocean heat content, see how it's gradually increasing up until around 1990. And then from there, there's really a sharp increase in the amount of that heat or amount of energy that is being stored in the top layers of the oceans. And here's what this study found, all right? It found that the Gulf of Mexico's surface temperature increased between 1970 to 2020, 1.8 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's roughly 0.34 degrees Fahrenheit per decade. And that also equals twice the rate of warming that the rest of the oceans are seeing around the world. And here's why that's really important and why we have to continue to study this, because we have to understand the impacts and the implications of that. Warming oceans mean a couple of things. They mean that the sea level rise is going to be exacerbated just purely alone. When you have more warmth, that causes expansion, and that's going to cause the sea level to rise even more than you're going to get with melting ice caps and that sort of thing. But also, it increases and exacerbates the hypoxia. Basically, it chokes the oxygen out of the ocean, and obviously all of our marine life need oxygen. That's really important. So that's not good. But probably more of an impact to us physically is the fact that more ocean heat means more energy for hurricanes to fuel off of. And that's where we're likely going to see more intense hurricanes in the future because of warming global temperatures.